Hi everyone, this is Amy with Just Pleased as Punch, and I've got a really sweet little project to show you today. This card that I made, I just love how it turned out. I saw these little frogs at Target. They're chocolate frogs, and I thought they were so cute. They come in a pack of 5, and I'll show you the package. Can't remember how much they were, but just a couple dollars. And I just thought he would be so cute to make a project with. So I'm going to show you how I made this card today. The supplies we're going to be using are the Party Pants stamp set from the Celebration catalog, and we're going to use the Hi, That's All stamp. And we're going to be using some of this beautiful little baker's twine, the pink and black baker's twine. This is one of my favorite products in the Occasions catalog this year. And then our punches, we've got, I'm going to totally forget the name of this punch, but all the supplies and measurements will be on my website. You can click in the YouTube description below to go straight to my website, and I'll have all of the measurements listed and the supplies as well. So I think this is the Deco Labels punch, but I'm not positive. We're going to use that. And this is our 2.5-inch circle punch. We're going to use one of the bitty punches, the little flower, and then the oval punch. And this, I think this is the large oval punch. It's the 1 3/4 by 7/8. Okay. We also have some of the little Brights candy dots. We'll be using those. And just some adhesive and your bone folder. Here's our cardstock. We have got a piece of basic black, and this is just your standard A2 size card. This is cut at 5.5 by 8.5 and scored on the long side at 4 1/4. Another sheet of basic black for our card base, and that is 5 1/4 by 4. And then the designer series paper, this is also cut at 5 1/4 by 4. And this is from, I believe, what is it called? The Botanical Gardens. I think that, no, that doesn't come from that. What does that come from? That's from the Wildflower Fields designer series paper stack. And then a piece of old olive, and this just, it doesn't need to be a certain size, just enough to make 4 of the little flower punches. And then a piece of Whisper White, just big enough to do our oval punch. And then this is a piece of Melon Mambo, and it just needs to be big enough to cut out a frame for our card. And I went ahead and I cut that out ahead of time. I used the circle framelits and ran them through my Big Shot and just cut a circle out that would be big enough to go around where we're going to punch the 2.5-inch circle punch. So I've already done that. And then one more piece of basic black that's big enough for our label punch. Okay. So let's start with our card base. We've got our piece of black and our designer series paper. And I'm going to go ahead and punch my 2.5-inch circle. So I'm just going to stick the paper in there and just try to center it and put it all the way into the punch. And punch. Okay. And then we'll do our little label. Okay, so the little frog, I thought when I looked at him that he needed some feet. And I thought, what would work good for the feet? And I figured out that the little bitty flower punch would make perfect little feet for the frog. So I'm going to punch out 4 frog feet. We just take some glue dots and place them so that your little flower is kind of off to the side, and you can do all 4 of those at one time. we'll give our little frog some feet. Isn't that cute? I just thought that was so adorable. There we go. Okay, we can go ahead and attach our designer series paper to our basic black, and I'm going to pop that up on dimensionals. There we go. And then our little frame. Just going to use a little snail to attach that. And then we can go ahead and do our baker's twine. So I'll need 2 pieces of tape. Put one here on the back. And we're going to bring that around and center it there. And you probably don't need quite as much baker's twine as I thought. All right. And then we can go ahead and stamp our sentiment using the basic black archival ink pad. We've got our little "Hi, that's all" stamp. Cute. And then I'm going to punch that out using my oval punch. Add that with a couple of dimensionals. And then we'll do a couple more dimensionals. I love dimensionals, can you tell? Just think everything looks cuter popped up a little bit. All right, there we go, cute. And then we're going to go ahead and attach our card base to our card. And that black will just make a nice border on there. And then we can attach our little frog. And I just used a couple of dimensionals to pop him up. Maybe 3 or so. I didn't want his little candy wrapper to come off and for him to fall off the card. And we can just attach him in the center. I used a couple of the Melon Mambo. There we go. All right, our card is complete. Isn't that cute? And like I said, you can pick these up at Target, and I'll have all the measurements and supplies listed on my blog, so hop on over. And thanks for watching my video today. Have a great day.